Folks, there's a high degree of risk involved in trading. I always want to put risk out front before I even talk about trading. And remember, past performance is not indicative of future results. Apple. Why am I talking about Apple? I've been bearish on Apple all year long until recently I turned bullish. So how to trade in Apple? Apple is the third largest company by market cap. Apple is known for its top technology products such as the iPhone, which I use, the iPad, which I use. I have used Mac computers, and I love my Apple Watch. Plus, all the offers on the App Store, Apple TV Plus, and Apple Pay services. Background: when a stock is below its yearly open, stay out. That's exactly what I did as Apple went down the first 5 months of the year. However, if later in the year it reverses, that is a DTI method buy signal. Now, Apple opened the year at 187.15, which means when it got above 187.15, my alerts went off, and I started figuring out exactly where I wanted to enter Apple, and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about when I talk about this DTI buy signal. Apple saw a nice quick reversal back above the year open and up to 196 high in January, which sets a benchmark high. You get above that, you go to another benchmark high once the long term turns bullish. But the stock couldn't hold, quickly, came back down, stayed bearish for, those 7 months, and then we moved into the end of May when it turned bullish again, the second pass. The second pass is always the pass I look for. Throughout the first 5 months of the year, I warned my students to stay out, which was a good decision to do. Instead of your equity diminishing, you were sitting there with your powder dry. That all changed in mid-May when I reversed course on Apple after it recaptured the yearly open. And now Apple buyer and have a target on the stock at 210 or higher. I think maybe 220. Once the stock goes above 200, it goes to 220. That's by January of 2025. Inside DTI's proprietary roadmap software, we have a feature to project stock moves out in time. I love this feature when a stock does this. We call this feature of the roadmap the predictor. And if you look right there at 222.01, it's predicted that's where we're going to go if we keep on the same path, traveling at the same speed. Just stand back and watch is what I always tell people. Stand back and watch when you get one of these buy signals like this in mid-year on Apple. There's a daily chart right there about to go into a buy signal. My first target's 210. Now, you learn more about our software. I don't trade without it if you go to this link. And you might have some questions or anything that you get. We got a phone number attached to it. If you got that, call us. We'll be glad to talk to you. Don't trade without it. Folks, Apple's a buy. I expect higher prices, and I hope this sort of orients you to what I call the DTI approach. A lot of people swear by it. I'm one of them, and so in my opinion, you need to learn it. So as I always say, I'll see you on the flip side.